Have you ever felt like you're just putting in all this work, but you're not seeing any of the results? If you're feeling kind of stuck, you are in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to talk about a really powerful idea that might just change how you see your own career growth. And it's all about the power of invisible progress.
Right? You put in the long hours, you're taking on extra projects, you feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to do, but that promotion, that recognition, that simple feeling of moving forward, it just isn't happening. It feels like you've hit a wall, a plateau.
And if that frustration sounds familiar, trust me, you are not alone. It's so common. We've all been sold this kind of misleading story about what progress is supposed to look like. But what if I told you that real, lasting growth often starts where nobody, not even you, can see it?
So let's give this feeling a name, shall we? Let's call it the plateau of potential. It's that phase where your effort is super high, but your visible results are really low. And yeah, it feels like you've stopped, but it's actually a launch pad in disguise.
To really wrap our heads around what's happening during these plateaus, we actually need to look to nature. There's this amazing parable that's been a huge source of wisdom for me and so many others who are trying to navigate those slow, early parts of a career.
All right, so get ready for a masterclass in patience from a pretty surprising source, the Chinese bamboo tree.
Okay, so just picture this. A farmer decides to commit to this one little seed. And every single day, without fail, he tends to it. He waters it, he fertilizes it, he protects it. But day after day, week after week, there is absolutely nothing to show for it above ground. Nothing. Now, think about that in career terms for a second. That's 4 years of showing up, doing the work, and seeing zero promotions, no big raises, no public shoutouts. I mean, let's be honest, most of us would have given up. We'd assumed the seed was dead or that all our effort was just pointless.
And this is the exact question we all ask ourselves when we're stuck on that plateau, isn't it? Is all this unseen work actually getting me anywhere, or am I just spinning my wheels for nothing?
Well, the answer, thankfully, is a huge no. None of that effort is wasted. Because while it looks like nothing is happening on the surface, the most critical work is happening where you can't see it. You're building your unseen roots.
You see, during those 4 long years, the bamboo isn't just sleeping. Oh no, it's furiously busy, creating this massive, complex, and incredibly strong root system deep underground. It's building the foundation it needs to support the huge growth that's about to come.
So what you're experiencing isn't stagnation. It's what we call foundational growth. This is the period where you build the personal and professional infrastructure that will make your future success not just possible, but actually sustainable. Okay, so let's translate this metaphor into reality. Your career's root system is all about mastering your craft, building real relationships, earning trust by being reliable, getting to know your industry inside and out, and honing your communication skills. This is the stuff that doesn't always show up on a performance review, but it's what ultimately determines your entire career path.
Okay, so if that's the foundation, how do you actively build it? I mean, what does it really mean to water your career during these slow periods? Well, it all comes down to consistent, deliberate action.
So here's how this breaks down into 3 key activities. First, learn deliberately. Don't just passively scroll through stuff. Actively seek out courses or books or mentors that can really deepen your core skills. Second, connect generously. Focus on building genuine relationships. Instead of thinking, what can I get? Ask, how can I help? Offer your expertise. Be a valuable connection for other people. And third, reflect consistently. Actually schedule time to look at your work. What went well? What could be better? That regular reflection is absolutely crucial for growth.
Every article you read, every coffee chat you have, every time you ask for feedback, that is the water. It might feel like just a single drop in a big bucket, but over time, that's what nourishes that deep root system and gets you ready for what's coming next.
All right, now for what might be the hardest, but also the most important part, having the discipline to keep going when you see zero immediate results.
Let's go back to our farmer. He's been watering that empty patch of dirt for 4 straight years. I mean, his neighbors probably think he's lost his mind. But then, in the 5th year, something finally happens. A tiny little shoot appears, and then it just explodes. It shoots up an incredible 90 feet into the air. That's as tall as an 8-story building.
And here's the punchline. It doesn't take another 4 years to do this. It happens in just 6 weeks. The growth is explosive, it's sudden, and it seems to come out of absolutely nowhere. But we know better, don't we? It wasn't sudden at all. It was the result of 4 years of preparation.
And this story just perfectly illustrates the two phases of growth. You've got the root phase, which is all invisible and foundational and requires a ton of patience. And then you have the shoot phase. That's what everyone sees. It's visible, it's exponential, and it's when you reap the rewards of all that hard, unseen work.
And that really is the core lesson here. The world celebrates the 90-foot tree, but success was actually decided by the discipline it took to water a patch of dirt for 4 years. It's all about trusting the process.
So I really want you to reframe how you're seeing this moment in your career. That plateau, it is not a dead end, it's a construction zone. It's where you are building a foundation that's strong enough to hold the weight of all the success that is coming your way.
So, I'll leave you with this question to think about. Are you building branches or roots today? Because the world always celebrates the branches, but true, lasting success, that comes from patiently watering your roots. So where are you going to focus your energy?